So, I kind of slipped through the alarm and they got started without me as they should have. And, I'm just catching up now. So, yeah. Ryben, if you would.
All right. So, the basics are pretty simple. You guys, oh, let me do that too. Okay. So, you guys managed to go down the tunnel a little bit. There was some prep in general. Let's see. Bramnick reattuned a new creature. And let's see here. You guys came across a small room on the way down the tunnel after an ice worm went past underneath your feet relatively close, but didn't seem to be going for you guys. You ended up getting to, like I said, a small room with odd runes on the walls, seeming to be primarily divination magic with a slight bit of illusion. Nothing seemed to happen as you guys walked through until Bramnick did, in which case all the runes flared for a second and then went inert, and nothing seems to have happened since. However, you guys continued down the hallway a little ways, eventually getting to the path in a gradient straight, not straight up, but like pretty heavy gradient up towards the big room that was seen during the scrying spell.
Yes, the one with the two really big mysterious things
Yes.
with wings on the back.
Except this time, Tumo did say that there were some larger, or there was another sort of hooded figure in the area, seeming to cast a spell currently.
So before we enter, since we're here now and I'm not worried about pass without a trace concentration, I'm gonna recast enhance ability on our frontliners and Susia.
Okay.
And this time it's gonna be, I believe it's called Bear's Endurance. Yes, so you all get advantage on Constitution checks and you gain 2d6 temporary hit points. So
Okay.
do I roll the 2d6?
Yeah. And they'll all gain that much.
9. So you each get 9 temporary hit points. So Susia,
Nice.
Krilly, and Ta.
Y'all got 9 extra HP to work with.
Nice.
It's not a lot, but it's
Hey.
a little bit.
I'll remember this, Bramnick.
Bro, you're gonna be in the back. I need the people that's gonna be in melee to be healthy, so I don't have to worry about sitting there spamming.
I can stab people.
Yes, with your push dagger,
which was the greatest thing ever.
Hey, you remember that time you forgot to change your push dagger stats and you strength and you did negative damage and healed the person you were stabbing?
No, not once. No, I don't remember
and
that
then
at all.
Ta almost killed
hey,
you.
You're here. Wow. God. Hey, what's up, buddy? A little late, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So, for the purposes of this, I'm gonna. All right. So you do see the room up ahead. Again, there's like this sort of cloaked figure standing partway in the room, seeming to be casting some kind of spell. Pretty much oblivious to you guys at the moment. There are also 2 of these hulking creatures with sort of fleshy mounds on their backs, standing pretty much at the other end of the room, right? Sort of as almost sentinel-y, I guess, for lack of a better term. How do you guys want to approach this?
Hey, Bramnick. Remember the last time we fought somebody in robes underground?
Yeah, we fucked them up.
You want to do that thing where you take control of people again? Or, like, monsters?
Oh, what did I do? What? I can't remember what I used. What I?
Because I'll be honest, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, what did I do?
Besides, we can always kill him later.
Did I just charm them, or what did I do? I can't remember
I
now.
don't remember. It's been a long time.
Yeah, they failed your DC save like really bad.
Was it a charm person thing though that I did?
Yeah, you had it at level
Yeah,
whatever,
because they were
so you were able
humanoid,
to do.
but I don't know. I don't think these guys are humanoid.
Oh yeah, you're right, huh?
Are they humanoid?
As far as you can tell, they're much bigger than most humanoids you've ever seen.
Yeah. So, because the last ones that we used, they were. I mean, they were big, but they were.
Definitely humanoid.
Yeah.
Good time.
Oh yeah,
So
there were
these
those
look-
really big half-orc things, weren't they? Like half-giant things.
Yeah.
I mean,
those were
if-
Tenriks.
If they speak any of the languages I speak, or if I know that they can speak a language I speak, I can try to dominate them and take control of them for a long, long time, but that's risky.
All right. Well, we also got that robed caster man. I mean, I'll definitely pay attention to him. But I don't know. I may need help. It's possible. So I don't know.
I try and figure out what he's casting and where we are?
The only person who can see up there right now is Tumo. It's
No.
like a hill. Tumo's at the top of it, so Nyx is sort of reporting this stuff back to you via Tumo's eyes.
Nah, okay.
Actually, no. That is a good question. Can Tumo tell me what dude's doing, or if he knows what he's doing?
Sure, give me an Arcana check for Tumo.
And that would be under what main stat?
Intelligence.
Int.
Okay. Doesn't really figure it out. It looks like, I mean, it's not like a quick cast spell. It looks like it's it takes a while to cast, but you don't know anything beyond that. Just because the dude's been casting it for this entire time.
I mean, we
Okay.
probably should go in there and interrupt that. The last time we interrupted somebody from casting something that took that long. Well, it was for a really good reason.
The other thing we have to be wary of is if we make too much noise in this fight, we'll probably attract some worms.
Wait,
So-
are we in stone right now, or still in ice? Like, is that room stone?
So the room is kind of odd, in that you can see stone. There's sort of like a layer of ice around stone, or just inside the stone. So it looks like this whole area has been sort of frozen in, but it does look like it's been carved out of mostly stone.
Is it just as cold in here as it is outside?
Well, you don't get the wind chill effect for sure.
Right, but it's still
But-
pretty cold.
It's still a little chilly. It's less chilly.
The question I guess I'm looking for is, would water freeze immediately like it did outside?
Probably not quite that cold.
Okay.
It would kind of depend, really, on a lot of things. But yeah, probably not that cold.
So we probably want to make sure that Nyx and Lucian both have a nice clear line of sight on the guy and just pelt him with spells and shit while we're approaching.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
we're taking
problem
too
I
much
see
time.
with
Let's
that
just-
is,
Let's
you don't know what he's doing. He could be friendly.
Are you serious? He's a dude underground, guarded by two weird fleshy things, casting
Weird
a spell.
dudes underground casting spells.
Pretty
Truth.
sure he's bad. Actually, you know what? How close are we to the door? And Nyx, how big is that room?
100 feet.
Oh, is he like
the room
all
is
the way on the
huge.
other side?
The room is huge.
for context, the room's almost is like 200 feet across.
Oh shit! How far across is that guy?
From where Tumo is, he's out a ways.
Oh
Probably
shit!
130 feet in.
Well, I mean, if I can get close enough, I'll fire off a divine sense and tell you whether or not he's evil. Does that help?
Okay.
I mean, I'm still gonna try to beat the shit out of him, though. Nobody
Okay.
good ever tried to cast really long spells underground. Well,
Mhm.
except for Visaria, but she was trying to get us out of there.
I mean, Lucian spent 10 minutes casting a spell in the rune room, so
Yeah, and he's traveling with us.
you know, just saying. There's holes in your logic, but
Nix is gonna start walking up the steps.
I'm going with him.
Okay.
yeah,
I'm gonna follow her
I'm-
behind Ta.
All right. So as you get to towards the top
Oh wait,
of the stairs,
real quick, since Ta's next to Nix, Nix is just gonna, while we're walking, Nix will just say to Ta, "Don't forget the our agreement."
What?
The bitch, the blue bitch, she's gotta die by my hand.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you forgot already, and she'll just like nudge him, be like, "Don't forget next time."
That's feels like it's been
All
a week.
right. All right. Well done. So as you guys enter into the mouth of the room, or towards the top of the ramp, you all see this. You see two large looming figures, each wielding great axes. It seems.
I'll fire off a divine sense.
They are still 200 feet away from you.
Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna do that if I know I'm not close enough.
And this sort of cloaked figure facing away from you, seeming to be finishing up a cast of some kind of spell. As you guys, are you just gonna bum rush in basically, or
maybe
do you
sneak
wanna-
along the side of the wall, and not just walk straight down the middle?
There's
I'm
a
gonna
problem
try
with
to.
that
anywhere to
plan.
hide necessarily?
There's one problem
No.
with that plan too. Half of us are in
Just-
heavy armor.
Just do what you guys do best and try to smash those guys into the ground, and I'll see what I can do about this in the robes.
Oh,
Okay.
Bramnick can
Okay.
take control of one of those guys.
Well, we'll see.
Okay, so you guys enter in. There's your door. You can place yourselves as you enter into the room itself. That's your area for the most part. I just want to make sure here, as you sort of get in to the room proper.
I'm gonna be right up on.
How far about is the guy in the robe?
Which guy?
The guy in the robe.
caster?
Yeah.
He's about 130 feet from you.
Once for good
Alright.
luck.
How far away are the dudes? The big dudes?
200.
Okay.
All right, so
Oh, that's not
that's
terrible.
your guys' starting positions there. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna say as you enter into the room, one of the larger creatures all of a sudden starts moving, noticing you, and wielding and brings his great axe to bear. The other one following suit.
Which way are we walking? Okay, that way. Okay.
Oh god.
As they bring their great axes to bear, you can see these fleshy mounds on their backs unfurl into damaged, almost broken wings, very similar to that of the rocks that you fought earlier. They appear to have them, as one sort of turns slightly sideways, you can see burn marks and heavy stitches where these things seem to have been attached to these creatures' bodies, physically attached.
Oh, that ain't natural.
No, no. But as that happens, both of them take flight, quite literally, and start moving out towards you. And you can see the spell finish up for him. And we're going to go ahead and roll initiative as they start flying towards you.
Oh.
Let's go. Shut that down. And,
We all suck.
Yeah. Let's
Except for this guy.
That's still not so much better. I'm going to change that to 8.
What? Why did you roll it again?
Because I didn't click on my token the first time.
Oh.
I still have my ruler tool out instead of my cursor.
Oh. Okay. That changes things a little.
Fuck me,
Okay,
that.
so use that. All right.
You said we all saw the
So-
way that those wings were basically grafted onto their backs, right?
Yes, it's very obvious what's going on here. In a sense, like it looks unnatural. The wings even, moving, like they don't, like, you guys have seen like the rocks flying, obviously. And they're kind of elegant in the way that they fly, as large but light, in a sense, relatively, creatures tend to be. They make these beautiful wheeling turns. These wings look like they're just struggling to move. They move almost jerkily, like unnaturally, as they sort of fly towards you. Each one is only about 10 feet off the ground, but they are moving in your general direction. So that brings us to the top of the round.
Yay!
Lucian, you're up.
Going to cast slow. Here.
Okay. What's the range on that? Is it good?
120 foot.
Okay, hold on 1 second for me.
The 40 foot cube.
Okay.
And DC
Alright.
17.
DC 17. What?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Okay. So we'll do the ice giants first. Lucky. So no and no. And then yes.
Yep.
Okay, so these two both are slowed. Let me go ahead and mark that down real quick. We'll use that for slow because it works for some reason. All right. That brings us to, do you want to move? Bonus action? Anything like that?
No.
Okay. That'll bring us to the cloaked figure, who sort of looks over the situation, casts a spell on himself. In fact, is levitate, and begins moving forward, just to about there. Let's see. I want to get distances here. Okay. Well, I think you will do that. He's going to actually move up another 30 feet. Okay. That brings us to Nyx.
Nick's gonna look at that guy and just like tilt her head and smile, like, "Oh, that's so cute! Oh, you have like little flying guys. That's so funny. Oh, I have flying cannonballs." And she puts her hands on Ta and Carillion cast fly.
Shit, all right.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, that's even better.
Ta, you actually have a 70-foot fly speed because of Longstrider.
Yeah, I do.
So yeah,
Alright.
that's gonna work out beautifully.
Also, how tall is the chamber we're in?
It's very tall.
Okay.
So, well, when I say very, I mean it's about 40 feet high. Definitely gives you some range to fly around if you want.
Okay. Well,
But it's not
I'm just gonna point this out to
ridiculously
the
high.
group. Him casting levitate on himself is a little suspicious. Also, his two allies are also flying, so worms probably.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. No, yeah. You're right. You're right.
I know
I
because
know
I'm the
why I
smart
cast
one.
fly.
All right. Anything else, Nix? You want to move? You want to whatever? I don't care.
No.
Yes.
Yes. I want to move over. Yeah, I'll move over here.
Okay. All right. That brings us to Zuzia.
Okay. I'm gonna ready my Shadow Blade.
All
Whatever
right.
the word is.
Yeah, no worries. So you conjure your shadow blade in your hand.
Yeah,
and
that
ready
word.
to go.
And has anyone started fighting anyone yet?
They're closing the distance. It's a really big room.
True, because they're like really far away from us, aren't they?
They were, yeah. They're getting a lot closer now.
I'm just gonna move up a little bit, and I've been wanting to do something.
Oh,
Where is it? I don't know if this will help any, but I want to use minor illusion
Okay.
and create a sound over to the top of the area. Why can't I
Okay.
make things ping?
You
Oh,
gotta
hold-
hold your left click.
Yeah, hold left click with the pointer.
Pointer.
You can't be on the
Select
ruler, yeah.
move.
Yeah.
Yep, that one.
Did I do it?
All right, now,
Just gotta hold it down. There you go.
yeah.
Up there. I want to make like a, what does it say I can do?
Oh, this is a top-down
Create a
view, not a side view. So like
Yeah.
that's actually
but-
like a sidewall.
Yeah,
no,
that's
it's
what I
fine.
want.
Okay.
What's the range on minor illusion? That's the only thing. 'Cause I don't think
Okay.
it's that far.
Oh yeah, it
you could
isn't
do
very
it-
far.
Yeah, you could do it 30 feet, around. It's definitely an
Figure out
option.
the range.
It's actually probably one of the most useful spells in the game that you can get it like in general. Very versatile. That being said, I'd say you could do something out here, or you could try to make something that sounds like it's coming from underground, but it is going to be a 30-foot range around you currently.
Okay.
Um,
Then I want to do it up as far as I can.
okay.
Actually, no, down because I guess I'm closer to down.
Okay.
Well,
so
no,
down
no, up.
is
No,
over
sorry,
here.
sorry, no, up.
Okay.
Up there, I'm gonna make a sound.
All right. So kind of out here. All right. Yeah. Let's see.
Can I push it, or do
Yeah.
I don't need to?
No, I know what it is. So if you're just, what kind of sound are you gonna go for?
High pitched noise.
Okay. Let's see if that does anything. Here. Okay. So the top one sort of wheels towards that for a moment, seeming to be interested. The bottom one, still has its target. Whoever that is, we'll see. So it's gonna move 60 feet.
Oh.
It's gonna move up to here. What do I want to do with them exactly? So this one here is actually gonna dash to that target and start looking around. This one here, however, is going to he's gonna throw a rock. He's gonna pull out an ice boulder or pull ice literally from the ground, creating a hole underneath him. Not much of one, but he's gonna throw this at Lucian. So enjoy.
Oh.
Hit.
Oh.
Damage.
Yeah, rocks hurt.
Yeah, they fucking do.
Anything.
Let's see. But that does end his turn because he only gets one attack. Because he's slowed. And actually, this one shouldn't be able to dash. He's back here. But they do have 60-foot movement speed. So that brings us to.
And I need to make a concentration check.
Yes, you do.
No idea if that.
You get a plus
Doesn't
2
make it.
because you're within range. And does he
15.
have
It doesn't
invincibility?
make it.
Do you have Warcaster?
Yes.
Then you make it. Because I will say, that was a DC 18 or 19 check, I
Yeah,
think.
19.
Yeah.
Depending on if you want to round down or round up.
I always round down.
Okay.
That way it's always consistent. All the damage is, or it's always rounded down. That way you guys know what you're getting into. You know, it makes it predictable, and then everybody's on the same page. But Ta, you are up.
A quick question about levitate first. If I remember right, you can only go up and down, right? Like you have to push yourself off of stuff, like 0G almost.
No, not exactly. You can walk regularly, but you can only.
wait, hold on.
Sorry, yeah. Let's see
Target
here.
can only move by
Target
pushing or
can only
pulling
move.
against
Yeah,
a
yeah,
fixed
yeah,
object.
Yep. He's levitating right now, about 5 feet off the ground.
Okay, just want to check.
But yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna go make a new friend. Since everybody else, and by everybody else I mean the 2 ice frost giants, whatever. Since they were deciding to show off their great axes, I whip out my orc slayer, throw that on my shoulder, and then take off to the bottom ice giant.
All right. Yeah. No problem getting there.
Nope. And I am gonna slap the shit out of this motherfucker.
Oh, you okay.
What?
Okay. Nothing.
It's
Don't
a
worry about it.
number.
Don't worry about
All
it.
right, cool, good, because I wasn't. Oh god, fucking that one.
Maybe you should
distracted
have.
him,
That does
Brilliant.
not hit.
All right, let's try that again.
That one does.
Okay, good.
So 14. So that'll be that'll be bottom. So okay.
Almost max
Uh,
damage. Pretty good.
Yeah.
What
he
height was he
managed-
at again?
What's that?
What height
he's
was he at again?
About 10 feet off the ground.
Oh, okay, yeah, no problem.
It's not much. No.
All right.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I don't think. Oh, I totally forgot to. God damn it! All right, no, nothing else.
Okay. The end of your turn. A freezing aura pulses off of this creature, seeming to
Okay.
give it some. It seems to be as the wings beat down, and you do take 6 points of cold damage.
All right.
If you have resistance, factor that in. Whatever, it's fine.
Oh, right, yeah.
I think you do.
Okay, yeah. So
But I don't
3.
remember.
Yeah, because of
Yes.
the necklace.
Don't forget your 10 hit points.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, Corellian, you are up.
Well, I really wanted to go beat the fuck up out of that cloaked figure, but seeing as Taz run off to the other one, and that would probably not be a great idea, I'm gonna go ahead and just fly up behind him and activate Searing Smite.
Okay. It's your bonus action.
And then I am going to smack him.
Okay,
Because
smack
this
him.
one, that's because this one was flying at someone specifically. So
Mhm.
figured I should stop the big guy.
Oh,
That's fair.
oh no! Why?
Oh, no.
Okay, so that doesn't hit.
Not hit.
Ugh.
No.
Could have been so good. Okay, that one definitely
Okay,
hits.
that one does.
And that's
Go
Searing
ahead
Smite
and
at
add
the
your
first
Searing
level.
Smite.
So that's 1d6 initially. Add it on it.
Okay. All right, let me do some math. So that's 17. All right. Cool. Cool.
And now he's on fire.
He is on fire. All
Just
right.
the way I like him.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's all of my actions and bonus actions.
Okay. As you manage to hit him, you strike in with the halberd. The first one kind of going wide as this thing's jerky movement is really hard to calculate, especially in the air. But the second strike rings true, and as it sort of collects itself after being hit, you also take that 6 points of cold damage as a pulse of cold comes off of its body.
Okay.
All right. That brings us to Bramnik.
Right. I'm going to move up here. And I'm going to look at this dude and be like, do you really think you're so tough? And does he react in any way? Does he look at me funny? Does he
Which dude?
the giant?
He does not seem to notice.
He doesn't react in any way. Fuck. In that case, I'm going to, well, how far away from him am I? Pretty far. Shit. I will. I don't know. I'll just hold my turn, I guess, until he gets. I'll hold my action until he gets within range, and I will cast Blight on him.
Okay. Roger that. Okay. That brings us to Lucian.
So this was the one that threw the rock at me?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I don't know that you're supposed to like that, to be honest. If you did, I'd question you in a general sense.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll hit. So that's 9. Okay. Yeah, that hits definitely does a bit of damage. Brings us to the cloaked figure. Do you want to move or anything like
Nope.
that?
I'm
Okay.
good.
Brings us to the cloaked figure. So let's see. I think. Okay, he's gonna kind of like drop down for a second and do a single step to push him along. And he's gonna come down to here. He then, you see, begins casting a spell here. And so, let's make sure that that's correct. Yep. He casts directly through Corellian and Ta and his own guy. So that will be a lightning bolt. I need you guys to both make DC 15 dex saves for 20 damage. Then I'm going to make one for this guy too.
Ooh, I don't make that.
+2, so 13.
Makes it.
Wait, no, hold on. Nope, yeah, definitely don't make that.
Yeah, so both of you take 20 lightning damage, and the ice giant actually just makes a save. So he's going to take 10.
Dress, he was like 5 feet out of range.
For counterspell?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. And actually, at that point, he's going to, after he makes that cast, he is going to drift in by 1. That brings us to Nyx.
Okay.
All right, finger guns are going up.
All right. The first one definitely hits.
And I'm gonna move
Oh, who were you
right
targeting?
down. Oh, I'm sorry. The cloaked figure.
Cloaked figure, yeah. All right. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, I just moved down.
Okay. That brings us to Zuzia.
Okay. I'm pretty far away, aren't I?
Yeah, you're a little ways, but
Oh, 55 from that one.
yeah. And
Oh, you're just out of range of getting inside my aura.
55 from both, actually.
Oh, nice. I want to do a firebolt to that top guy.
Okay. That'll hit. All right. He's slowed, so makes it even easier. So let's see. As it impacts for sure, we'll see if he manages. No, it wouldn't have been a wisdom save. It's perception. Okay. He notices you. That's all I'm gonna say. Do you want to move?
All right. Yeah. Yeah. I'd
Okay.
like to move over. Let's see how far I am. I'm gonna go over there by Nyx,
Okay.
right beside her, just really
Yeah,
close
just
to her.
in the general area. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. That
You're the
brings
rogue and you're
us
hiding behind
to
me?
Here.
Actually, I'll go right, like not quite.
Okay. All right. Yeah, this one is going to come in at you, Bramnik.
As soon as he
noticing
gets this one out of
Zuzia,
range.
but yep, you get your held action.
Yeah, I'm gonna blight the fuck out of him.
All right.
Bow! Oh!
Damn.
Oh, baby!
Downside is they have amazing con, but
Yeah,
still
but
it's
it's
20
still-
damage.
Yeah.
That's nice. It's the highest single hit so far from anyone, I think.
Mhm.
All right. But he's gonna come up to you. He only gets one attack right now, so he's gonna swing his great axe at you.
Shit.
First one. Sorry.
14 does not hit.
Okay. This guy down here.
Needs to make a Constitution saving throw. DC 14.
4.
Being on fire.
Oh right. Sorry. Yeah. I'm trying to keep up, man.
It's
Also,
alright.
he's
26.
Also,
Yeah, he just he pats himself out.
All right. Swings. He's gonna swing up between the two of you. He gets one attack. I'm gonna say as he's big, bright, and shiny. Ty, you're taking this.
Mm-hmm.
28.
Yep.
28 slashing damage.
All right, that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That brings us to you.
Okay, well, I didn't like that. I am
expect you
going to. I'm gonna cast Booming Blade using
All right.
Orcslayer,
All right.
and it misses.
14's enough to hit.
Oh, is it? Oh shit! Never mind.
They are slowed. Their AC is dropped, so that
Oh.
just hits.
Well, fuck yeah! Now I have to remember how Booming Blade works.
Yeah, right.
'Cause it's been a week. So
You've
I'm
only
just
done
gonna
it
do that.
every session for the last 3 sessions, though.
Well, I forget if it's a D.
yeah,
is
it's
it
1d8
D8?
now
Okay.
and 2d8 later if he
All right.
moves. So
And then
roll
I'll do
roll me a d8.
8. Hey.
7, hey, not bad.
Okay, and because I have War Magic, I will use my bonus action to make an attack.
All right.
Yeah!
All right, roll all
And
that
double
shit.
the dice again.
Uh-huh. All right, so So it starts at 17, or at 19 rather.
Yep, and then I need to do a.
Your reckless, or yeah,
wait,
your.
oh shit! I fucked that up. I rolled a D10 instead of a D8, like two-handed instead of one-handed.
It's fine. I'll take.
Okay, I'll just say I dropped my shield and then I can like
Yeah,
pick it up later.
it's fine.
So, yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, it's fine.
There we go. Okay, I fixed that. So I will re-roll a D10.
Okay.
Yeah, not bad.
4. All right. Yeah. Hey, every little bit, and that gets doubled.
And
So
that's yeah.
8. So hold on, I need to do math now. Okay. Well, with that onslaught, quite the onslaught, you do see he starts to, parts of him start to peel off.
Nami?
Ugh.
Especially on the wings, but just where it's connected, it starts to look worse. Just just gross, kind of.
Mm.
But yeah, that's where we're at. Oh, it skipped Krillian. Hold on. All right, Krillian, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna move between these two motherfuckers, but still,
Okay. Okay, so there.
attacking the flying guy with the wings.
Flying guy. Okay, got it.
Yep.
I mean, they're all flying, kind of.
Yeah, but I know which one he's talking about. The one that's flying, not levitating. 17 will hit.
Oh, it's
20
so
will hit.
close to a crit. I will put a first level Divine Smite on top of that,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna pull our bludgeon.
So 6.
Oh
And
yeah.
11.
And then I'll put
okay.
another first level Divine Smite on that.
Okay. All right, for 7. All right. Okay. Yeah, you can definitely see some serious damage going into this guy now. There are bits and pieces falling off of him. One of his arms looks kind of ragged from multiple strikes from both of you, along with everybody else, just sort of adding up. He's definitely looking hurt. Not really like rough, but definitely hurt. Bramnik, you are up.
All right. I'm gonna move down to Lucian.
Okay.
Um,
Do
he's
these
slowed,
guys
so
get
he can't
opportunity
make
attacks when
reaction.
slowed?
Nope.
Okay. That's what I was trying to remember.
So,
Okay.
and I'm gonna pump a Cure Wounds into him.
Okay.
Because you took a shit ton of damage. Really? Was that? I rolled that
12.
at 4th level?
Wow.
Wow.
That I rolled shit.
Yeah, you
So-
rolled 2 ones. That really blows.
That sucks. All right,
Um,
Lucian, you do recover 6 HP.
12.
12.
Or 12, rather.
And then I will fuck it. I'll healing word him at 1st level too.
Hey!
Almost more.
Almost.
almost the same amount. Yeah.
All right, so you heal a total of 20 HP, Lucian.
Nice.
All
Thank you.
right. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. That does, in fact, bring us to Lucian.
I'm gonna let's see. Now that I'm gonna step here.
Okay.
And damn, I'm in the right spot. Let's see. Yeah. Fireball. There-ish.
Okay. All right. So here, so that'll, or sorry,
And
Here,
I'll cast it at 4th level.
20. Okay.
Did you sit down here? Or
I don't
where'd
know that
sit?
you can get the cloaked figure and him. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
No.
I'm a little bit too far
Okay,
forward
you're
for
just
that.
gonna hit him in the face. All right. Let's
Yep.
hit him in the face.
Mostly just going after this guy since he's.
Dex save. Oh God. All right. Well, he does not make that. He's taking that 33 fire damage.
Wait.
No,
or-
the wrong one.
He did the
Going
cloak
after the
figure.
cloak figure.
Oh, cloak figure. Okay, he's taking it. My bad. Let me try him instead. So that should have gone. Hold on. Giving it a second.
Yep.
I mean, you could just reuse the Ice Giant's
He
roll.
does have advantage against magic.
Meats.
So 17 meets.
Still
See, and then it
16.
goes again. What the hell? That was weird. But 17, very solidly 17, which meets,
Yep.
which is passes, I believe. All right.
Yeah, I think so.
So, yeah, so that's
So half damage.
16 damage. Okay. Sorry, just doing math.
Yep.
All right. Cool. Got it. He did not like that much, though. You can see, actually, as it hits, right?
Mhm.
That fireball hits, burning parts of the cloak. You can see blue skin. However,
Oh.
it manages to, as the fireball sort of wraps around him, right? It burns away parts of the cloak, and so it's a hooded cloak, right? And right where it
Yeah.
meets underneath the chin,
Mhm.
right? Part of that gets burned away, and you can see these odd, gangly things hanging there.
Oh no.
It's Cthulhu!
Might be worse. But
Oh.
yes. Anything else?
No.
All right.
Out of
That'll bring
character,
us-
I'm starting to immensely regret my decision to get closer.
All right. He actually is going to sort of, at this point, he sort of brings his head up a little bit. He's always been facing down a little bit. And yes, you can actually see 4, I believe, long, slender, blue tentacles coming out from about where his mouth should be. He sort of, if an illithid can smile, it does.
Oh, goody.
No.
And he throws his arm out above his head, and suddenly you hear a deep rumbling sound
Did he just cast a
as
spell?
large stone slabs fall on either side of the room.
Was that a spell?
Pretty well
I'm-
blocking.
I'm gonna. But
Not a spell.
Fuck.
you said blue skin, right?
Blue skin.
I'm gonna look back after I heard the noise and like sort of turn to Nix and say, "Dude, the blue chick got a lot uglier."
All right.
Wish it was that ugly, but not her.
Oh, okay.
However, in this case, he is going to. What's his best choice? I think. What's his? Let's see. Oh yes. Oh yes. Actually, I'll wait on that. He's gonna come up to you, Carillion.
No. No.
He is going to make a tentacle attack. 22.
That hits.
Would 21 hit you still?
Yes.
All right, and so you're gonna take 16 psychic damage. I need you. You are currently grappled.
Okay, 16. That puts me at 60.
I need you to make a
8,
DC 15 intelligence saving throw or be stunned until this grapple ends.
Oh,
Oh, wait, I get advantage. Wait, is that a spell? No,
It's
it's
an
tentacles
ability.
as an
no,
attack.
he's
Fuck.
just biting your face.
Nope.
Tentacles.
I patently don't make that.
No, you don't. All right, you are currently stunned until you are no longer grappled. This will be interesting. Nyx, you're up.
All right, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna try to cast Witch Bolt, but it's still all fucked up.
Okay.
This description is just like massacred, so I'm not even gonna fucking look
No,
at that.
that's fine. I know what Witch Bolt does. Let's get the damage on that, though. That's all. So that I know that, because I don't remember that particular bit. Let's see. Warlock.
Oh wait, no, never
level-
mind. It's all set up right here. I got it.
Okay.
It's just it says it's a +8 It should be a +10 for the attack.
Right, because you're now +2 staff.
Oh,
Damn.
Okay, and that is within 30 feet. Are you? Who are you attacking?
Oh shit! Yeah, then I have to up. I think.
The
I'm
cloak.
getting the cloak
That's
guy.
40 feet.
40.
And that's
So I'll just move up
30.
then.
does
Okay.
that thing have a range of 60 feet?
No, it's 30.
Okay.
It's 30.
All right. So he needs to make. Or no, that
It just hits. Yeah.
Yeah. 34 lightning damage. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good roll.
Yeah. Let me go to that. Jesus. All right. Let me double check one thing here. Okay. Cool. That hurt him really, really badly. That brings us to Zuzia.
Which one's hurt really badly?
Well, that one hurt him really badly. So this one's taken a decent amount of damage. This one here currently has Carillion in a headlock with his tentacles.
He's trying to eat my brains.
Okay, I'm gonna use my short bow and shoot it.
Okay.
Ooh, sneaky dick.
That will hit, and you do get sneak attack.
Sweet.
Yes!
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Holy shit.
That was damn near max damage. That's only a couple points off.
34 damage. All right. Yeah. Okay. That hurt. That hurt him a lot. Holy crap.
Can I throw a dagger also?
Or
Or do I not get a
if
second?
you move up.
Can
you
she
need to-
shoot
well,
twice?
Yeah, you can do 60 feet. You can shoot twice with your bonus.
Oh,
action,
shoot twice.
yes.
Okay, then I'll do
You
that.
can do that with your bonus action. Or no, you can't shoot twice, but you can throw. I'll say you can throw a dagger for sure.
If you want to move
Yeah.
up first, so you don't get
Uh,
disadvantage.
But yeah, you'll need to probably move up a bit. So if you throw now, you'll have disadvantage. If you move up 20 feet, you won't.
Okay.
I believe.
You do have 30 feet of movement, so
You just have to be within 20 feet of, or 30 feet of this guy. So to right next to Nyx, for instance.
What
Okay.
is?
All right, and a dagger, I guess.
Yep. It
Aw.
does not hit, unfortunately.
Aw.
I mean-
It's all right. That first
Stab
one,
panda.
trust me, that hurt him. I hurt him real bad.
Not bad
That'll
enough.
bring us to these guys. So, how is this going to go down? This top one here. Okay. Let's give him. Actually, considering the situation, sorry, where are you, Zuzia? I just don't see you anymore. It's a stupid glitch, and I probably have to reload to see you.
She's stealth.
Okay. Right. He is gonna come around down here.
his movement speed is
Sure.
halved because he's still slowed.
Yep.
Yep.
He can get 60 feet though.
He has 120 foot move speed.
No, he's got a 60 foot. He's just dashing.
Oh,
It takes the place of his attack, but he can totally do it. Okay. So he's gonna get to there. He can't do anything else. The other one though is going to go after Utah, since you're right
All
there.
right.
So you're gonna get a single attack. Oh
God
no.
damn it.
That's
Oh man.
All right. Yeah. Let's see who's ready to go unconscious. Actually, no, but almost.
26 and 16, 42 damage.
Boo.
They're mean.
Okay, that's fun.
Yeah. Totally. All right, Ty, you're up.
Yay! I'm fucking pissed. So oh yeah, especially because I need to use my bonus action to get my shield back because I accidentally rolled with two-handed last time. So bonus action to shield and or to get shield, not to cast shield, and then I'm going to just smack the shit out of him with my sword.
Okay, smack the shit out of him. That'll smack the shit out of him.
There we go.
So will that.
That's good.
So 22. All right.
And I'm going to use my bonus action, or not bonus action, action surge, because fuck this
Okay.
bitch. I'm
All
mad.
right. All right.
I'm
let's
going to do it
this.
again.
All right, that hits.
Oh,
Hold on. Oh, it's one off.
yep.
Shit.
Oh, damn.
But still, it's another 12. Okay. Okay. Got it. He looks. He's. You can actually start to see, like, his left leg at the knee basically falls off.
Oh shit.
He is. Like, it's deteriorating in front of you currently. I need to open this really quick.
Wait, are those things undead?
Not quite.
They're
Only mostly dead.
Oh.
abominations.
That does
they've been
bring
pieced together.
us to Krillian. You are
Nope.
incapacitated.
Keep going, just get me over.
Oh, God. All right. Bramnik, you're up.
Wish that that enhanced ability was for my intelligence. That'd be great.
Yeah.
I'm going to. Fuck.
Even if he sucks your brain out, it's still not going to be that much different.
It's not
Fair.
entirely untrue. All right.
I would just be losing my ability to speak.
Yeah, we'll just have to read to you more, basically.
Give him a chalkboard. He can write down whatever it is he wants to say.
Through the fight, have I noticed? Do they seem to be taking more damage from like fire, or is it just?
Fire
Oh,
seems to.
Ryben?
Well, it doesn't damage them. Like, it doesn't seem to do more damage. It seems to hurt them in other ways. It seems to.
Okay.
Most of the, the things falling apart seem to be coming from fire damage more than any other type of damage.
In that case, I'm gonna draw it out for you. Freehand, color, red. I'm going to make a ring of fire.
Okay.
With my wall of fire at yeah. And
I
hopefully
assume
do
like inward or whatever.
Yeah, inward.
Okay.
Wall of fire. There we
Isn't the
go.
range on that 10 feet, so Ta would take fire damage?
No, it's facing inwards, so it
Oh,
It
okay.
only does fire
directions.
damage on the inside.
Yeah.
Basically, anywhere inside this is a hellscape.
And they have disadvantage on deck saves because they're slowed.
Yes.
So
So let me grab their thing. 1, 2.
so
Okay.
nope.
Both
they
of them
each
take both. All right.
23 fire damage. And then bonus action. All right, I'm gonna move first. 25 feet. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm gonna move 25 feet over here, and I'm going to healing word Ta.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
thank you.
pretty good.
Quickly, before Lucian goes,
Because I need that.
actually, Ryben, have you been rolling your wisdom saving throws to shrug off the slow?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
In the background. Didn't want to slow things down too much, but yeah.
8.
All right, that helps.
Yeah, it's not much, but it's a little.
Well, I was at 6, so it helps.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well. All right, that brings us to Lucian.
The wall of fire is a magic fire, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
However, does Wall of Fire ignite things inside of it?
Mm,
Let's take a look at the.
any non-magical items, I think. I
Okay,
don't
let me
think
see.
if I click it, it doesn't like give up the spell card. So
Let me
I'll read
find it.
through it. Appeals on the wall appears.
It does not say if anything like is actually set on fire.
The others, yeah, it doesn't say.
It doesn't say.
No.
Okay.
Just
How about this? I'll do
all about
this real quick
creatures.
though. I'm gonna give them Constitution checks to not be caught on fire, because, well, yeah. All right. What's your spell DC?
16.
Okay, so
yeah,
both of them are not currently on fire.
That's
Okay.
fine. I mean, if they start their turn there, they're gonna take damage anyways. So
Yep. Well, I mean, they have to start their turn there too. So
Gonna move
Mm,
Here?
good.
okay.
and yeah, fireball right here. I should be able to
Fireball?
hit both those guys.
Okay. Right here, 20. Yeah. So if it's right here, no, right here, 20. And that's outside range. And yep, okay, got it.
And casting as a 4th level spell.
Okay, DC
Aw.
17. Ooh,
Oof.
that's nasty. But
Still 28.
28. Dex saves. All right, so 1 and 2, and they have disadvantage. So they will take it. 28 damage. Jesus. All right. Let me do math.
Burning ring of fire.
I'm not looking forward to seeing what this guy does to my head.
Okay. Jesus. Okay, so the one that you've been wailing on, Ta, its left arm actually falls off of it. It is, I mean, it's literally burning up as you're watching it.
Just the way I
And,
like.
yeah, from that fireball, from all that stuff. But yeah, so this one here is hurting really bad. This one here looks more okay.
Yeah, he
But
isn't
not
kicking me.
necessarily okay, just more okay. All right, let's do cloaked figure. All right, he's got you stuck, and yeah, he's going to.
I am wearing my helmet.
Good luck.
That doesn't help.
Got you in
Oh,
my
God.
sights.
Oh.
Your thing isn't. Your AC isn't 21 right now, is it?
No, I was using my halberd, and I've been using all my bonus actions.
All right. Oh wait, hang on. Wait, can I do that to anybody other than me? think
I do
shield
not
is
believe
just
so.
for me.
Shield is,
No, I
is
think
for yourself
shield
only.
is self.
Yeah, it's specifically me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, let's.
I'm distracted with this dude anyway, so I probably wouldn't notice.
What's the damage?
Oh, damn.
Ooh, he did.
Down goes Frazier.
I'm dead. I'm full on dead.
You're
Well, you're unconscious.
It puts me to 0, and it eats my brain.
you
Oh, wait.
actually hear the sucking sound, a
One
crack,
kills the target
as
by extraction.
the pincers of the mind flayer break through the helmet, then through the skull. At a sucking sound, as the light in Corellian's eyes, so to speak, as his body goes limp, falling to the ground.
Yeah, which is kind of what I was expecting.
Guys,
for you guys to hit him
it
instead of
just
the 2 fucking wing thingies.
Okay. He then sort of looks around at all of you. Let's see. He is going to. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be.
Extract brain. No.
Yeah, I was wondering why none of you were attacking it instead.
Okay, so he's gonna kick off the ground.
Wow, like 400 pounds of gear just slams on the ground.
Yup. Corellian is very dead right now. And he comes up to you next. That's the end of his turn for now.
Okay. He's gonna take 1d12 damage for the witch bolt.
Okay. Roll it.
Yep. And this is no hit or anything. He just takes it.
Yeah.
Does he have to make concentration checks for the levitate? By the way.
Yeah, you probably should. But yeah, I'll do a couple here. Hold on. Okay, so he would lose it on the witch bolt. Okay, so that is 6. All right.
Yep. And then she will move over.
Wait, when did
Here.
Witch Bolt happen?
Nope. Hold on. As you do,
What?
as a reaction, he is going to attack with his tentacles and attempt to grapple you.
Oh fuck yeah! Well, that hits.
I need you to make a DC 15 intelligence save. As he grapples you.
All right, hold on.
Dark
I'm
One's
gonna
own
use.
luck.
Yeah. 1d10.
Come on. Nice.
Okay, you are not stunned. That means, actually, considering the reaction and all, I will say you can break this if you want to. You can try. It is a DC 15 athletics or acrobatics check to get out of this.
Oh.
But he has you locked right now. I mean, you're not stunned, which is good.
All right.
That's the intelligence save, but you are still grappled.
Hellish Rebuke.
All right. Can I use performance and dance
No.
away?
No.
That
I
sounds
mean, it
amazing,
would
though.
still be
Ah!
Oh, no. Okay, you're still locked, but you can attempt to break
I mean,
on your next turn if you can get there.
he
yeah.
also
Okay.
hit you, so if you wanted to react to him hitting you,
That's true.
can you react
well,
to a reaction?
I don't know if
Isn't
you
that
can react to a
invitation?
reaction.
I-
That's
Yeah.
some really
Oh,
weird
well.
perception shit,
Well,
but,
you
like,
can
you know, I'd say
counterspell a
yeah.
counterspell.
Yeah, I'd say you could. If you wanted to do a spell or something like that as a reaction, you could do that.
Oh, then I'll
You're-
just
because
use
you're not only because you're not stunned. If you were stunned, you'd be fucked.
Okay, then I'll use the Hellish Rebuke from my Ring of Spell Storing on him.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
So that's level 4.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
It's good damage.
Dude, what the fuck? What? Fuck is it? Oh, there it is. Sorry, I'm blind.
No worries.
All right. Oh, come on, load up. All right, level 4.
Okay, DC 18.
Is he at
If he's
disadvantage because he's trying to
currently
grapple you?
grappled with him, yeah.
He has advantage against all magical effects. So, here we go. 27. Okay, so this is going to be a weird situation. So here's what actually happens during this entire turn. Just to start from the top, right? He munches Corellian's brain, flies over to Nyx. Nyx attempts to move off. Unfortunately, that provokes the Mind Flayer to latch on to Nyx's head. Nyx is not stunned, so she launches a Hellish Rebuke, and as he latches onto her head, that Hellish Rebuke goes off, and this thing burns up in flames behind her,
Nice.
falling in a pile of ashes behind her.
Woo!
Holy shit. That was convoluted as fuck.
Yep.
All right, that does bring us to these guys here.
These straight take
Will
the fire
each
damage.
take damage, and since I casted it at a higher level, it'll be even. Oh,
17.
and they
Do
have
they need to make
disadvantage.
saves, or does it not matter?
I think they just take it once they're in it. They get to make it initially, and then
Okay. So as I said, this one here was burning up. It is now burned up. We've got one left.
I actually can't see which ones you're peeing, but I can see the little death thing.
This
so-
one is dead. Yeah, this one's
Yeah.
medium. He's okay-ish.
So it's my turn now?
He's only
no,
Wait,
not
no,
medium
no, no.
rare.
Wait, where did my turn go? Did I get
Oh yeah,
skipped?
it somehow skipped. Yeah, that was weird. It double clicked. All right, or something. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, that was my bad.
Is it? I was ready.
They are burning out. They are currently burning out. We'll put them. Yeah, that was my bad.
And you
Oh,
use
yeah.
that sneak attack damage.
I'm gonna use my shadow blade on this guy in front of me.
All right, stabbing, McStab, stab away. Oh Jesus!
Do I
With
get-
sneak attack because I'm
Sneak
in
attack
range.
double the sneak attack
That's what I was
damage.
gonna ask.
That is-
40.
So another 40. Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
so
That's
currently,
59. Ah.
no, hold on. So 40. Jesus Christ, 59 damage. Yep. All right. So that was your first attack.
Suzia pokes it with a dagger and it explodes.
Yeah, can I stab it with my dagger of venom?
You can totally do that.
Yeah.
14
it's-
hits. And DC 15 con save, it might make that, but it's for half damage, so I think
Oh, it
my
didn't
God, it
make
doesn't
it.
make it. that is a natural 1. Holy crap, you have some of the
Gee.
best luck right now, so that's another 17 damage. Jesus Christ. Huh.
Oh, you
all right,
rolled
I
the
need to
cloak
point this out.
figure.
You did 76 damage in 2 hits.
Wait, Ray, you rolled the cloaked figure instead of the.
Oh. He's got just as good a con, if not better than these guys. In certain ways. Let's see here. Yeah, no. It's pretty much the same.
Okay.
He would have been fine. Yeah. Both have pretty even cons. It's just base health. All right. Do you want to move anywhere? Do you want to do anything?
Can I can move then, I guess.
Yep.
So I'm gonna move away from this guy.
Yep.
Still
Let's
slowed,
see how
so he
far
can't
away
hit
that
you.
is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good enough.
It's 20 feet, yeah. Okay, so then that brings it to him.
And then there was one.
Yeah. Let's try. Okay. He lifts off. Bramnick, you will get an opportunity. Actually, you won't.
Will I not?
No, because he's gonna land
Sylvain
right
has.
here.
Oh.
Okay.
Zuzia, this is going to you.
Oh,
He knows where that came from.
oh great.
So here we go. Only gets one attack, but
Definitely hits.
31 slashing damage.
Ouch.
Yeah. They're mean. You can uncanny dodge that as a reaction if you want.
Oh,
to.
yeah, I definitely want to do that then for sure.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot about that.
Anytime it's a regular attack, you can uncanny dodge.
Yeah, I just completely forgot about
Once
uncanny
between-
dodge.
Yeah, turns. It's a weird mechanic and it's kind of hard to remember. Yeah.
So how much damage am I taking?
15.
15? Oh,
slashing
okay.
Instead of 31.
All right.
Yeah. Next, you are gonna have to make a con save for fly.
You just gotta
Oh,
beat a
right.
10.
Because
so
you
sorry.
take a hit. Let me
It's a
get
10.
the number. Okay, so it's a 10.
I looked at.
DC 10. You make it.
Phew.
You totally
Baby.
make it. All right,
There's
Ty,
so much
you're up.
going on in this fight.
I know.
Let's see.
This is the only guy left.
Yep. I will fly on over them,
All right.
and yeah, I'll just go ahead and do booming blade.
Okay.
Because that's fun.
It is fun. Okay, that hits.
Oh,
Just-
good.
he's
Okay,
got
cool.
Right now, he's got an AC of 13, so
Okay, then I'll do the boom of the booming blade, and then I'll hit
Alright.
again. And low damage.
okay, and that'll hit. All right. He definitely takes some damage. All right. Actually, is it straight dead on getting your brain sucked out, or is it?
I mean,
still-
there's no saving throw
Right.
for not having a brain anymore.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
say there isn't. However, I will get to you, Carillion. Sort of an odd situation with you. So,
Uh,
I
Brannick,
mean,
you're
it's
up.
not that much different.
all right, I am going to bite and claw at this guy,
All right, bite and claw at that fucker. All right, that'll hit.
and then I am going to healing word Ta.
Okay.
Thank you.
As soon as I find it.
If it had been anything but a fucking intelligence saving throw.
Right. Well, unfortunately. Unfortunately.
Wouldn't save me even with a +3.
Yeah, mind flayers are no joke.
No.
For some reason, they're considered CR7. Lucian, you are up.
I'm move here.
Okay.
Hit him with that and green flame blade.
The 12 does not hit. It needs to be a 13 minimum.
Damn. Okay.
How? No.
I mean,
you
if you
guys aren't-
move down one more spot, you would technically be flanking.
Yeah, I'll give you the +2.
Oh.
There. So I'll say that you could probably do that. And that's fine, because this guy's pretty much.
I mean,
doing-
flanking.
You're fucking with him. So that's a total of. Trying to do math.
9, 12. Total damage.
Yeah. All right.
Unless you get to choose which
Flank
fire
damage.
damage you want to use for your target.
No.
The second one goes to an enemy within 5 feet,
Yeah, if there is one.
if there is one.
All right. Okay. It'll bring us to Nyx. Finger
Pew, pew,
blast.
pew, pew.
Double. All right, 16. Nice. That'll definitely total there will definitely hit. Okay.
So just
And
keeping track,
as
that
my-
was 12 seconds.
As my movement, will walk over the just like walk over him, like on him.
Okay. Okay.
Step on his corpse.
Okay, yeah. That works. Brings us to Zuzia.
All right.
You can
So
stab
I
him
guess
again.
I'm gonna stab him again. Yeah.
All right, let's stab him again.
Aw.
Mm.
You still got
Aw.
your backup attack.
You
with
stab Lucian.
whatever you want.
Stabby stab again.
Oh,
no!
It's all coming back around.
Why is
Damn,
one
2 nat 1s in a row. That is
Wow.
Wait,
rough.
hold on, is she not flanking?
It doesn't matter.
It was so low.
We don't
Alright,
get
it's a
advantage
base
on that
plus
one.
one. It's a base one,
Yeah.
so yeah. Shit.
I want to move.
Okay, go ahead and move if you want.
You're dead, hush.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. That brings us to big beefy motherfucker. What is his best option here?
To run away.
Probably me.
Well, I don't know. I think he's just gonna roll a d3. 3. It is you.
Hey!
He's gonna swing his great axe. Okay, 13.
And misses.
All right. Him falling apart, literally at the seams, so to speak, crashes the axe into the ground, doing nothing. Ta, you're up.
Oh, yay. I didn't know he'd live. Let's hit him again.
Okay,
Booming blade.
that'll hit.
D8.
All right.
Orc Slayer.
Yay. Okay.
I think that's it.
24 damage.
Yup.
I'm just gonna shut up right now. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, he's still falling apart. Pretty hard. Bramnick, you're up.
Nom nom nom.
No, no, no.
Bite and claw.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a good. That's a
so
good one.
close to crit and almost max damage. Not quite maxing now.
Okay.
And then
Oh, I want to get.
yeah, that's it. That's all I'm gonna do.
All right, Lucian. Anything you
I'm
want to do?
gonna attack him again.
Okay. That's a little more like it. Okay, so it's the 7 and 7, and then
9.
No, it's one or the
7.
other.
Oh, okay.
I
so you
don't have
actually...
to set it. The second number is for the if I'm swinging two-handed.
Oh.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure I knew what.
So
7 and 9, so 16.
it doesn't have my other bonuses. So
Okay, what do I
10.
need to add?
It'd be 19.
Okay, yeah, got it.
Plus
Modified
2
then.
plus 1.
There we go. Okay, Nyx, you are up. This thing is looking
Finish it
almost
off.
dead.
Yeah, I'm surprised this thing's still up. Holy shit.
Okay. 14. Nyx, how do you want to do this? You got it. You hit the exact right number.
I want to shoot straight through each of his nipples, or where his nipples would be.
Jesus Christ. All right, sure.
Can't get a purple
Yeah,
rifle
you
if
manage.
don't have
Okay. So here's what happens then. You sort of shout at it, "Hey, fucking ugly!" It looks over to you somehow, not necessarily understanding what you said, just the noise, right? It turns towards you. Brandon clicks too. Fair enough. You pull out both of your finger guns, aim them both, one at each nipple, fire, and as you do, the streaks pierce through and actually blow off the wings off the back of it as it crumples to the ground. Okay. With that, I want to take a quick 5-minute break here. And then we'll go forward. But Kai, I do want to talk to you here for a second.
I'm going to test out something.
So.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, no worries. So Kai, let's jump down to kitchen real quick, I guess.
All right.
I just want to ask you a couple questions.
Sorry, guys, I'm in trouble. The
Alright.
principal
you
wants
are.
to speak to me.
Yep. Okay. Honest question. Do you want to keep playing Carillion?
Yeah, I do want to keep playing him. I just like,
Okay.
yeah,
I just wanted to make
like
sure. 'Cause I know
all
you
those
were
all
talking
those other
about
characters I've been theory
characters.
crafting. Just like, I really want to play those characters, but I want to finish this guy out. Although this would not be a bad end for him.
Dead by Mind Flayer?
Yeah,
Okay,
because
so-
like I basically did the thing that is completely taboo that raises the death flag. Sent a letter back to my quote unquote maybe loved one, and then died.
Yeah, you did do that.
Ugh.
Okay, so here's what I'll say. I'm gonna give you a couple minutes to decide. Okay.
Did you see the damage that
Um,
fucking Mind Flayer rolled on the fucking brain
yeah.
eating? By the way,
Yeah.
there's so many 8s and 9s and 10s.
Yeah, that's what they do. They're terrifying. So
Man.
here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna give you a couple minutes to think about it. All right.
Yep.
But if you want to just do a what happens, if he dies, whatever. If you're really feeling like you want to finish, you really want to come back or whatever, I have a thing there. It's going to change how you play him a little bit.
Oh, you're thinking Revenant?
No. So what I want to do is I want to see what the party does first. All right.
Okay.
As well. If they try a spell or something like that. But Yeah, if there's, I basically wanted to give you the opportunity. If you want to, if you wanted to switch, then I would know at least, right? But if you're good with Carillion, and that's awesome for me because I have so many plans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because part of
just
it is
wanted to
I
make
haven't
sure.
fully fleshed out the backstory on those other characters I've been fucking around
That's
with.
fair. That's fair. All right. So.
But yeah, if they fail,
Uh,
I have something.
Okay. Okay. I just wanted to make sure of that. That's all.
Yep.
Cool.
So we're
So
going
let's
to take
jump
that.
back for the moment, and we'll just see where this goes here in about 3-4 minutes.
Yep, I'm gonna go downstairs and reheat my pizza,
All right.
which is now sadness pizza, because I'm dead.
3.5 minutes. 4 minutes.
Okay.
Whatever.
All right, thank you to all 3 of my viewers. We'll be back a little bit later after this short break.
Do. I can't bring you back, Brilliant. Kai. If you're still here. Hello?
I'm back.
All right.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
All right. So,
Ooh, that's not a bad stat. Don't worry, guys. That doesn't mean anything.
we'll see what happens.
Maybe. Who knows? Yeah, we'll see. We'll have to see what
So
happens.
who all is back?
Me.
I'm here.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, by the way, Rabbit,
Busty
Alcatraz
and
to say hi.
Elias. Oh.
Yeah, I'm back.
Hey. Hey, Alki.
Yeah, okay. How goes?
Yep. We're dealing with a mind flayer and full of giant abomination things.
With only
It's fun.
one casualty.
No, now we're dealing with a corpse.
Yes.
I mean,
okay.
bleh.
So, is Belias back? And Busty?
Yes, I am back.
Alright, I'm back.
All right, cool. All right, so we'll pick this up here. You have just managed to kill off this one. So, what do? You see
I wanna-
Brilliant has fallen to the ground as far as you can
Be
tell
right back.
dead. Oh,
Uh,
that's fine.
I want to sift through those illicit ashes and see if there's anything.
Give me an investigation if you want to do that.
Never mind.
It's just ashes as far as you can tell. You do find a single copper piece.
What?
I'm gonna take that.
I'm gonna pull Coryllian's helmet off.
Okay.
I'm gonna mend it
Okay.
from where the hole was that the tip punctured in it or whatever. I
Uh,
don't know if it can do that or not.
how long
Yeah,
do you say that
be
would
like
take? Because time is important.
6 seconds.
You're dead. Stay quiet. Yeah, it takes a minute to do, but
No. Yeah.
and then I'm just gonna look down at him, be like, "Sorry, friend, I can't do anything for you right now." And I'll try to pull his. Are these stone walls still here?
Yep.
I'll try to drag his body over towards the stone wall.
Okay, sorry about that. Back.
All right.
I'll just say, "Talk. Can you give me a hand?"
Could I pick up the arm that fell off of the dude in the fire?
Sure.
Okay, I'll hand it to Brandon.
God damn it.
Hmm.
I saw that was gonna happen.
Oh, I
Alright,
put on the helmet, by the way, that he was wearing.
What
His
are
Dragonborn
we
helmet.
looting Coryllian?
You
No, I'm
Can't.
just.
put on the helmet. It's metal.
I mean, I'm not gonna like wear it. I'm just joking around. I got it on. Like,
All right.
Keep it as a
The hole in
souvenir.
front of it.
so.
all right.
I fixed the hole.
Next,
Yeah, I'll drag his body over here.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll help.
next we'll walk over to Coryllian and just kind of hesitantly hit him with the spare the dying.
Okay. You know what? Okay.
It does nothing.
No. All right. I want you roll me a charisma check. Just a straight charisma check. Okay. Coryllian, I want you to roll me a charisma check. All right. So this door seems solid as hell. Ridiculously solid. Looking around though, you can see some glyphs on this one over here. Can't read them from 200 feet away though.
All right, Nix has an idea. This is so weird. I mean, so basically, Kirilla's got a giant hole in his head, right?
Yes.
It's just like a fucking bowl in there. Okay. Nix is gonna grab some like cloth from her pack. I think she's got some shit in like her traveler's robes or disguise kit or something. And she's gonna grab a potion of healing and hold his head up, dump the potion of healing in the bowl of where his head used to be, and then like wrap up his head with the cloth and just kind of like prop his head up so
Okay.
like none of the shit falls out and just kind of sit there.
Okay. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'll go look over the dead illithid.
It's a pile of ashes.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Pretty much, yeah. Nick's pretty well incinerated that thing.
How large are the great axes that the dudes are carrying?
They're pretty big.
Big enough for a minotaur?
I would say so.
Dope. Can I take one? I mean, can we fit it in a bag of holding?
Yeah, you can fit one.
Dope. Todd, can you help me stuff one of these in the bag of holding?
Sure.
Hell, if there's room, take both of them. Might be able to sell it.
What is it like? Just called a giant great axe or just great
Giant
axe?
great axe,
Yeah.
or huge
Alright.
great axe.
Is there enough left of the things to examine them?
It is primarily just ashes, really.
Okay.
Thing. There was a lot of overkill.
Okay.
Okay, so. But yeah, so there's no glyphs on this door or anything. It's literally just this giant stone slab that fell. But like I said, there does appear to be some markings on this smaller one over here. Where you're at right now, like I said, you can't read them. Lucian, did you say you were gonna? No, you were gonna check the illithid. So that is
Well,
the situation.
if he's
No, he's just a pile of ashes now.
okay,
While they're dealing with the body, I'll walk over and check out
then
that
I'll
door.
go look at the things, the runes.
Okay.
I want to kind of like keep an eye out for like a potential trap though, which I'm probably not great at. But is it investigation or?
Yeah, you can roll an investigation.
Okay,
want.
because that's better than than perception. Okay, yeah, just as I approach, because like I knew he was casting spells over there, so I don't know
Yeah,
exactly
yeah.
what it was.
Okay. Gotcha, Brownick.
Oh, nope.
Ooh.
No idea.
Don't seem to have any traps there or anything.
All right, I'll just keep walking towards the door.
Okay. When you get there,
Can I also look?
if you want to go with, yeah, you can take a look.
I kind of want to get closer
Yeah.
and also check it out then too.
It's
The
not
left
that
door.
door. It's
Not the wait. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
it's well.
that
Way-
door.
Oh, over there. Oh shit.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep. So yeah, you can. I'll let you roll investigation here.
Can I do perception instead though?
It's gonna be investigation for this.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Gotcha.
Because
Still
you're
good.
perceiving stuff, but yeah. Okay. You don't see any man-made traps or anything like that. You do see writing on the wall or on the slab, and
Wah, wah.
actually, I'll go ahead and show you what that looks like. If you scroll down just a little bit, you'll have to zoom out.
Oh, neat.
This is what it looks like. There are several glyphs. There are Lucian, you notice that the symbols here look very similar to the symbols you saw in the small room. Slightly different, but still very similar. There's writing in a language that I'm not sure that any of you can speak.
Underground?
Elven Draconic.
Nope.
Yeah, Nix can read everything.
Yeah,
so-
if you want to go over there, you can.
Somebody's got to prop Curly's head up, or else all
I'm
the shit's
here.
gonna spill out of
I'll
his
hold
head.
him.
Okay, good.
Can I make a medicine check to see if he's like completely dead, or if there's a way to, if
Yeah.
I'll need to use like a big magic spell to try to bring him back to life?
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Okay. As far as you can tell, he's missing his brain, so he's
He
very
did.
dead.
Right.
It would require quite a spell to bring him back.
Would I know that reincarnate would have that ability?
It likely would
Okay.
if you could cast it. Next, are you gonna take a look at the door?
Sure. Yeah, I guess I'll do the comprehend languages. Oh, wait. Hold on. I
For
think I.
hearing, it's Eyes of the Runekeeper, I think you have, right?
Oh, no. Comprehend languages still lets me read if I can touch
Okay.
it.
Okay, yeah, go for it. That works.
Okay. Yeah,
All right,
so
I
I'll
will
just do
send this
that.
to you in Discord.
Sure.
That is what it says in
Okay.
a language that you don't know.
Oh yeah, of course I would figure
And you're
that.
not sure what language it is necessarily.
Okay.
It gives you the ability to comprehend it, but you don't know what language it's actually from.
Okay. Yeah, I guess Nix will say that. Yeah, I don't know what language this is, but it says, for any to pass, all must see. For any to see, all must listen.
As you finish saying that, the glyphs do in fact flare, and I need everybody in this room to make me a charisma save. And this isn't necessarily this is actually just hopefully to help a little bit with RP, give you an
Ouch.
idea. This is the part where I said this is going to be thinking on your feet a little bit, but
What?
Corellian, I need you to make me a charisma save as well.
What? I'm like completely dead though.
Just do it. Do what I say.
Well, there you
Why
go.
did you do that?
Jeez.
All right.
How do you have an 8 charisma?
It's a saving throw, man.
Yeah, it's a saving throw, and paladins are proficient in charisma saves.
Yeah,
Okay.
makes sense.
At this point, the room itself fades from around you. You no longer see your friends and party members. Instead, you're standing in a place that feels oddly familiar to each of you. But to each of you, it's different. You don't see what the others see. You don't necessarily know that at the moment. However, because I know one of these, I'm going to describe a little bit of that. But, Ta, you are in a small village at the edge of the forest at a familiar house. You're a lot short. Your viewpoint is a lot lower than you remember, or than you are now. It's dusk. The spring air is filtering through, and all of a sudden you hear a scream. For each of you in front of you, and you feel alone. In front of you, one of your most traumatic memories plays out as if you were there again in front of your eyes. And when it's done, it repeats.
I just break down and start like crying.
As that happens, you can all hear Bramnick. You can all hear him. You can't see him, but as sound comes from Bramnick, you can almost make out where he is. A little ways away, almost like a little fuzzy image of where he might be, more of like an orb or a slight distortion around you.
So everybody hears this?
Everybody hears Bramnik cry out, but the memory, whatever that is for each of you, is playing out in front of you and you alone, at least currently.
Oh, the Nyx will just fucking start wailing. As soon as she hears like crying and shit, yeah, she'll lose it.
Okay. You all hear Nyx as well.
What was it the wall said? For all to see. I got see and listen in there.
The wall itself said, "For any to pass, all must see. For any to see, all must listen."
I'm super filled with like intense emotions and am having a hard time not transforming into a beast at the moment.
Fair enough. Yeah, I could see that.
I'm not sure how Lucian would react.
That's kind of why I had you guys do the charisma saves, in a sense of how well you are holding it together. It's something you can go off of, and you can choose not to if you want to.
Oh, okay.
It was
I mean, I
more
rolled
just
really
a,
good on the save.
Okay.
well, and you don't have to follow that. It's more of a maybe it'll help you guys with this because I know that it helps me sometimes. So
I guess he would start screaming. Like,
so
get away
as
from
you-
me, get away from me, that type of thing.
Okay. You guys can hear Lucian saying that. But again, and when when that happens, you can kind of there's like a little fuzzy, not really an outline exactly, but you get an idea of where they are as you hear hear that. However, just off into the left, or off to, in the distance, you can kind of see these, or actually, you can each see one of these runes, kind of just in the corner of your eye. And and each one of you sees a different rune. For Ta, I think it's pretty obvious which one you see. Giant fucking shield. So next, you see the eye. Bramnik? That one?
Yeah. Oh, did you link me something?
Can we
No,
move
I
still?
pinged it. You can move around, yeah.
Can I go to the cliff?
As you turn towards it, it sort of moves off. It kind of tracks just out at your periphery. It seems to be sort of glowing, pulsing red currently. But yeah, so then this one here is Lucian. This one here is Zuzia.
I don't see what you're.
You
Down
gotta
at
go
the
below
bottom of the map.
Yeah, scroll down.
Yeah.
Oh
That's-
shit!
that's the
There's
wall.
a whole lot of stuff down here.
Yeah, that's the wall that.
GG guy, GG.
So Brandon, you see that piece right there.
Okay.
What yours looks like, and it sits just in the corner of your eye, like. And every time you turn towards it, it seems to move with you, never really letting you see it exactly, but it pulses a deep, angry red currently.
Can I hear anything
You can hear
besides?
others talking, and whatever it sounded like in that memory, and it feels real. Any pain, physical or emotional, that you felt then, you feel now.
I mean, yeah. What would I roll for that I was?
I would say, I think wisdom.
Like a saving throw or just
Yeah.
straight up?
What saving throw? Yeah.
I
Take
don't
that
know.
however you want.
I don't know what kind of DC I should set for that.
It's not really a DC thing, honestly. But if you
Right.
think that that's what would happen, you can.
I begin to howl and then slowly turn into a giant dire wolf.
Yeah. None of you can see him, but you can hear him. I'll do that. I'm just gonna move you guys to the center because it makes my life way easier doing this. But yeah.
And I can hear Lucian faintly, like screaming, "Get away from me!"
Not
and-
faintly. I mean, everybody's relatively close together. You can hear each other.
Zuzia is just kind of mumbling to herself, like, I didn't want to live this again. This was, no, just really, like, just kind of mumbling, like, not full sentences.
Okay. Yeah, I would. Who had the highest, other than Kai?
I think it was Bramnick.
Bramnick.
You get 18.
Yeah, I did.
And then Ta. Okay.
So I'll start moving towards where I'm hearing Susia coming from.
Okay. As you do, you recognize that there's a wall in front of you, inside of the. Because if I remember right, you'd be in a room for the most part.
Yeah.
There's a wall there, and your brain just almost doesn't let you go through it. You're stuck in that room, and you can't get any closer. I mean, you are you don't really know exactly where she is, but listening, you know you're within like maybe 5-10 feet of her, but you can't see her. You can just hear her for the most part. What I will say is, okay, considering, I would say, well, yeah. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna close my
I say
eyes.
since I fucking did not do well on mine, that Nyx is just fucking wailing like she's like getting stabbed over and over and over again, like really loud fucking scream.
Okay. So you can hear Nyx just screaming. And what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I'm gonna just close my eyes to try to prevent myself from seeing what I'm seeing, like inside my dream state or whatever it is that we're in, and just try
Okay.
to listen for the others and try to see if I can hear anything other than them hooting and hollering.
Okay. Okay. Give me a perception check for hearing. I don't know if you get a bonus to hearing.
As a direwolf, I do have keen hearing and smelling.
Okay. Give me perception. Okay. You can hear, I mean, even the breathing of the rest of the party. However, it also means that this illusion takes on a new form for you. You can hear every attack. You can hear every scream, every movement, every breath as well. But you know where the party is now. But it's really difficult to block out all the rest of it too.
Yeah, this is traumatizing all over again.
However, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna give Lucian this shot Lucian,
Okay.
I want you to make me just an intelligence roll. Okay. And actually also throw me a wisdom save too, just to see how this is working. Very
Really?
much 11s. Okay.
Really?
So
Fuck you, Orange Jesus.
you managed to, for a second, only a second, sort of, you know, your brain is just sitting there going, I need to get out, I need to get out, I need to get out, and I need to get out. However, it takes you a second. You're just trying to think of, how do I get myself out of this situation? I don't want to be here. And it clicks in your head that this is some kind of spell, but there has, something like this. There is a way to get out. There has to be a way to get out. And maybe there was, the only other thing you get is maybe there's a reason for all those glyphs there, but or the individuality of those glyphs and a traumatic event.
Even with my eyes closed, do I still see the glyph?
Yes.
Do I recognize it at all? Does it seem familiar? Does it mean anything?
The glyph itself looks very similar to the one in the small room, but not quite. Slightly different. Or to one of the 6 in the small room. All right. At this point, I'm going to cut to Carillion. Carillion,
Yep.
you're back on the beach, but only for an instant. Shortly afterwards,
Oh, this is what the fuck?
you find yourself standing in a large domed structure. Stained glass on the ceiling in many different colors. Marble pillars holding up this structure in there.
What kind of colors are there?
A lot of colors. Let's see, there's black, sort of shaded, sunglasses, sort of thing. There's green, blue, red, silver, gold.
Does this look familiar to me?
The colors kind of do. But the place itself doesn't. But as you're standing in the doorway, sort of looking into this, and there's this large dais, a raised pedestal in the center of the room. Probably 50 foot in diameter, inside of a 100-foot diameter room, with stairs leading up to the top. It juts up a good 20 feet. You can't see the top.
I would like to walk to the base of the steps and take another look around from the inside.
Okay. As you step in, the stained glass, and they're very small shards casting little patches of different colored lights. As you walk through, you They sort of dance over your scales and across the floor. Again, a large room, marble floors, pure white marble floors reflecting the light perfectly. As you reach the base of the stairs, you see the stairs are immaculate, but with one exception, or rather with one slight difference. I mean, they're perfectly clean, but they're worn. It looks like a set of stairs that hundreds or thousands have stepped on over the years, and you can see sort of the wearing on the stairs themselves.
I walk up.
Okay. As you walk up to the center of the dais itself, you can see there's a sort of an outer marble area, and in the center, the light, only once you're at the top do you notice this. The light coalesces into a somewhat familiar but massive shape of a dragon, shining with all sorts of different colors on the floor of the dais, almost moving, lifelike.
Does it have one
Yeah.
head or multiple heads?
It's only got one head, but as you step up, the dragon's form itself starts to become three-dimensional, pulling itself off of the dais and standing 75 feet tall, growing to fill pretty much the entire room. Looking down at you, sparks of color looking like stained glass themselves, running across each scale a different color, both chromatic and metallic spectrum, but translucent, as a large eye sort of peeks down at you.
I will fall to my knees and not like stare at the figure, but just kind of like, or like not stare at the figure, but also not like looking at the ground. Just like I'm
Right.
sort of looking through it.
Yeah, I gotcha. Sort of 1,000-yard staring in a way.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I guess I bit the dust again, huh?
You kind of hear like a low chuckle. I mean, that's really all you can think of it, just as the form begins to coalesce, becoming smaller, more compact, and more solid. And this, in the place of this once large dragon, stands still an imposing, still large, but much smaller than the Dragonborn, standing about 7 feet tall, stocky, with colors, with scales, all different colors. And he walks up to you, says, "Stand."
I'll get up, slowly, just kind of like how an old man gets up, to like put one knee on the ground and push myself up.
Right. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. So you stand up. You sort
Do
of.
I remember what happened as I died, or like also am I wearing like my armor?
I think. Actually, no. You aren't really wearing anything. You didn't really notice up until now. But you do remember what happened, for the most part. And he sort of looks you over, making sure there's nothing missing in general, considering the back of your head.
Yeah, I'm feeling like the back of my head as I'm standing up.
It seems whole. It seems complete. But he looks to you, and he says, "You've done well. Well as can be expected, I suppose, for a mortal. However, your service over these many years has been appreciated and noticed. Welcome to my sanctum. However, I must ask, do you find yourself done with life? You may join me as a celestial paladin of Zorquan. However, I have unfinished business in the world, and I would like you to be the arbiter of that business, if you so choose."
I will look him straight in the eyes and say, I will go where I am needed to protect the Dragonborn.
There is a cost to this. I need you to recognize that. Everything in the world is a lesson, and, well, you have represented Dragonkind well. There are others in the world. There are many different fates, all intertwined. And this is something you must learn. For to understand me truly, to understand Dragonkind truly, you must step outside of it. Do you accept?
What does that mean?
If you wish to be the arbiter of my business, you will need to understand me, Dragonkind, and my business. I present to you a lesson. It will not be an easy one. However, what it means is to see the moderation, the balance between everything, not just dragons.
I kind of just stand up straighter and pull my shoulders back. I accept this charge.
Very well. Then go, Paladin of Zorquan. Show the world your greatness. And he puts his hand out to your chest as a white light flashes. You feel something kind of odd for a moment. Like stitching. Like a headache. And then you disappear from the sanctum. You come back alive and in your body, as far as you can tell anyway. Your helmet is missing, which is odd. And you are immediately surrounded by your most traumatic event. You hear in the back of your head,
No.
a parting gift. Perhaps this world needs to see things from others' perspectives. And then it fades. However, you are now thrust into a situation. You hear wailing in some cases, but you don't see your friends. You only see whatever your most traumatic memory is. You are laying on the floor, alive, but only barely.
No. I've grown stronger. I will not be tossed aside like some mewling child. I fire off Divine Sense.
Okay.
Oh, where is it? There it is.
I have a question for you.
Yep.
If you see your most traumatic memory currently, what do you see? Or, just recognize rather that what you see and what you see in your divine sense as you fire it off, all those, you do you don't
That would be
notice any
me.
undead or evil or anything like that, but you do, if there's anything in that moment that would pick that up, you see it,
It would be.
and it responds properly to the
Oh,
divine sense.
shit. Okay.
But yeah. And Bramnik, considering that perception roll, you all of a sudden hear another sort of deep intake of breath as Corellian comes back to life, but you weren't necessarily expecting it. You don't know exactly who it is. It sounds different, somehow different.
I mean, I'm a dire wolf at the moment, so I
Yep.
can't really say anything.
I would also point out that you look to yourself the way that you did at the time. So if you were young,
So,
you are shorter. If you were
I mean, I look
hurt
like
at
a
the
dire
time,
wolf. At
yes.
so
Yeah, so that's what you see yourself as anyway, and then you transformed into one. So
yeah.
there's that. However, you can hear each other.
No matter where I look, that symbol is constantly out the corner of my eye,
Yep.
and even so, if I try to turn, it keeps just like if I turn my head left, it's constantly going left or whichever way.
Yep. Yep.
And I can't hear anything coming from it.
No, you just see that it's pulsing a red color.
Dire wolf chasing his tail.
Right.
Yeah, kinda.
More like direwolf killing his entire family.
You don't know that. Shut up.
I don't. Fair.
I'll drop my form and try to compose myself.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna be like, guys, I see a glowing red symbol. Can you hear me? I hear you.
Should I make a wisdom or charisma saving throw after coming back alive, or?
No, I put that in there earlier for you now. So I
Oh.
had you roll it then.
Cool.
So if you want to use that as a guide, you can. It's up to you. Sometimes it helps. Sometimes it doesn't.
Yep, I will definitely take
It's your
that 24.
It doesn't really matter. But yeah, you all can hear Bramnik talking. You can respond if you want.
Who's there? Help me.
It is showing me
It's
my weakest moment. What about you, Bramnik?
well, no. I mean, yeah, I see something bad, but besides that, I see a symbol constantly. Do you guys see any symbols?
Yeah,
I would
I
like to point out that when Corellian said it's showing me my weakest moment, a small ghostly outline for a second flashed, showing Corellian's form for all of you.
also see the symbol. Does yours look like a diamond with two sickles coming out of the sides?
No, Mine's more like an egg shape with a circle and kind of like a kaleidoscope deal. I don't know. It's weird.
So what happened?
I don't know. You died and then this happened. Wait, how are you talking to me? What the fuck?
Bravnik, you're dead. Ooh.
Are we?
You really saying that, considering
No.
the situation right now?
Although,
would
just for a sort of out of character thing, like I'm not saying that it isn't affecting Todd at all, but like he has nightmares of this moment every night. So he's
Yeah.
like, it's definitely more vivid, but like it's not debilitating, especially with the role that I had. It was like a 16 or whatever.
Yeah.
I
would
so
say
it's not
that-
debilitating, but I'm just
I
being
would say
quiet.
the only difference is the sounds are way more real.
Yeah.
This you can smell it, which is not necessarily something that happens in dreams very often.
Mhm.
Along with hearing, and you hear a familiar, deep voice searching for yourself and a certain other individual.
Bramnik, what did your vision, whatever the fuck this is, show you?
That's not important. How are you alive, or am I dead? I'm confused.
Let's just say I struck an accord with my God. I will travel this world now to pursue this mission he has given me. And I will not fail it here.
So the more he talks, does his outline get bigger or brighter? Or
Not anymore. No.
it was just that one time.
Yeah. Currently.
And while I'm in my vision, after speaking with Bramnik and looking around, I'll just see all the other Dragonborn children who are like beating me up, and the adults who are just kind of off to the side. Even my own parents who are like standing in the doorway of our little hut or house, just looking like, well, he's a small one. He's never gonna make it out here.
Mm-hmm.
And I just stand up and say, "This will not break me."
Okay. Yeah. Your perspective doesn't necessarily change. Wherever you are in the memory is where you are perspective-wise. But saying that doesn't really change anything. The rest of you hear that. You don't really know what the hell he's talking about. You just hear, "This will not break me," with no real context. But you you do hear that, and again, you get an idea of where he is from the sound, but nothing else.
Any ideas on what we're supposed to do, guys? I could tell this isn't real. It's not real. It happened way too long ago.
Well, what cast this spell?
I don't know. They were checking out the runes, and then next thing I know, we were here.
I start looking to either side of me. Do I see anything besides the illusion or whatever it is?
You don't see anything. All right. We can either pick up here or continue for a little bit longer. For the moment, it's up to you guys.
I can
Kai,
do
check
one
Discord.
more hour.
I can't
Okay.
do that long, but
Yeah.
maybe try to get this figured out and then.
Well, it might be a while to get through it properly. We'll see. I don't know. I have no idea how it's gonna go.
I mean, I'll go for a few more minutes. I'm done.
Yeah.
Kai, you might want to check Discord, by the way.
Yep.
So I can, with that perception, I could hear the breathing of everyone. I could hear all types of stuff. Can I hear anything that sounds like it doesn't belong in that sequence? Right? Like I remember that vividly. Is there anything that sounds like it doesn't belong?
Other than the little glyph flashing in the corner of your eye, no, not really. It's exactly as you remember it.
I'll ask again, as like a general, like all around thing. What do you guys see? What is it showing you?
I'm in a forest and there's enemies coming after me.
Lucian's outline appears to all of you.
Where in correlation to where I'm at did Carillian's outline appear?
Yeah, it's off to your right. I mean, I'm just gonna line you guys up like this in a way, just in my head. But yeah, you see him a little ways away.
And I would have seen Susia's to my right and Lucian's to
You
my
don't
right.
see Zuzi's outline.
Oh, I didn't see it when she.
You only see. No, you don't see that. You didn't see that when she was saying, "I don't want to relive this." You only see Corellian's outline.
Mm.
And you see Lucian's very faintly.
Susie, are you there?
Huh? What? What's going on? This isn't real. Who's there? Oh, help.
At this point, I'll say, after seeing that Lucian, like his silhouette popping up, after him saying, I'm back in my birthplace, being beaten by my bullies, being stared at with disdain by my community.
As you start saying this, all of your perspectives shift. Suddenly, you are in the body of a young dragonborn, being kicked and punched by many others. You're seeing what Carillion sees, and you can see him just from outside. You can it's almost like seeing double. Like you're standing above, but also seeing through his eyes as he describes what happened.
You really got bullied, huh?
What? I grew strong to fight this, to have a purpose, to not be that bottom of the heap runt. And I say runt with a lot of like venom. Growing up in chromatic community is a lot harder. Especially on the outskirts.
Carillion, you see the glyph fade to a still pulsing, but much slower, sort of purple now. Maybe tinging blue.
This was 2 days before I was exiled from my village. That red over there by the fence, who's on the ground, he was my worst tormentor. I fought back. I felt strength. It was good. To take control of my destiny.
You can all see at least the traumatic part, and you know where he is now. The shape, the outline of Carillion solidifies into, well, Carillion in full armor minus the helmet.
It is showing me my moment of weakness when I was younger. The thing that turned me towards the path of strength. What do you guys see?
I never really wanted to tell anybody. I think Nyx is the only one who knows. But I'm watching myself murder my mentor and his wife and child.
Again, all of you switch perspectives, and now I believe you're in a wolf body, which is odd. Well, looking out in a third person as well, seeing that same double vision.
I also wanted to grow stronger, not to prevent bullying or anything, but just to have the strength and the power. And I experimented on my own with beast shaping, and I couldn't control the animal instincts. And I devoured my adoptive family, my mentor, his child, his wife. I've
With
never
that,
really come to terms.
you can see Bramnik's shape and color starting to solidify.
It's been haunting me every day, and I was stuck as that animal, as that beast, as that murderer for years, till an archdruid, a warden, a protector of the forest, found me and saved me and sent me on my quest to better myself and to help whenever he called.
And you still be shape?
I've learned to control it over time without harming innocence.
I admire your bravery and strength of mind.
I don't know if it's bravery or stupidity, but it is who I am. It is what I am.
Your silhouette forms into you, and the glyph in the corner of your eye begins to pulse a blue instead of the angry red.
If Carillion can see me, he can see that I'm wearing his helmet.
He can see you. Actually, everyone can see both Carillion and Bramnik now, and Bramnik is definitely wearing Carillion's helmet.
Keep it as a gift if you want. Didn't do me much good.
I fixed the hole, and I'll take it off in point.
I just kind of stare at the helmet for a little bit.
Okay.
Well, I'd come to the material plane to try and find a cure for my mom. And I ran into a couple humans. I later found out they were Bagari raiders. I didn't know that at the time, so I went up and asked them for some help, and they attacked me. Knocked me out, and I don't know how much time had passed, and some local elves saved me. And I did some odd jobs in Eldrest, and a wizard, though I didn't know that at the time, had basically told me I was wasting my gifts and took me on.
You can see these little vignettes of a memory, but between each one, you find yourself sitting at a bedside with a female Eladrin elf breathing shallowly, sweat on her brow. Very obviously sick.
I'll lean over towards Bramnick and just kind of ask, so what happened? What put us in these visions? Is it letting us out when we share?
Whoever or whatever's doing this seems to want us to get to know each other a bit better, I feel. And by a bit better, I mean it wants us all to know our deepest, darkest secrets.
Well, there may be shame. And I start saying this like louder in like a normal speaking voice. There may be shame in our past, what we have done, what has happened to us. But those shames, those experiences also make us stronger. Share what you see.
And mind you, Lucian's outline and form becomes visible.
There you are, you hell fuck.
Well, Nix, I mean, we kind of know what's happened to you, but feel to share? Feel like sharing?
Sorry, technical difficulties.
No worries.
I think Nick is still wailing right now.
I start heading off to the source of the wailing. And do I fully see the
You don't see everything around you. Everyone right now still sees Lucian's thing. But as that story, sort of fades, those of you who are, for lack of a better term, visible, you kind of see it in an ethereal way, but it's almost like your bad memory is playing in an overlay, but you can see the world around you, like a semi-translucent overlay, though, of the bad memory. The rest of you are, once you no longer see the story of the previous person, you're back into your own.
But can Bramnick and I, or can we all see me and Bramnick, and is Lucian like the same level of visibility as us?
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Can't.
three are visible now.
I'll just Nix, please calm down. Look, we're here for you. You can tell us, and you know that we'll have your back to try to help you with whatever it is that you've dealt with and what you're going to deal with.
I guess Nick stops wailing and just like begins.
No.
Robot.
Busty.
Yeah, I'm having a real hard time right now.
Okay, there we
Computer.
go.
It's better.
All right. She'll just like while she's sobbing, she'll say, "He's dead. He's dead. She killed him." Let's see. I set her up. She's in jail. I can't get to her. I killed that Baron for nothing. And she starts getting like mad. Like she can hear her voice like kind of toning up and getting aggressive. And she starts saying all sorts of nonsense. Like she's like, like, I'm gonna do such and such. I'm gonna kill her. And then eventually she just like screams, I'm gonna drink her blood from her fucking skull. And then that's it.
So
Right.
you get like a mild outline for a little bit of it. But not exactly.
Yeah, if I can, I want to get as close to that line as I can.
Okay. Yeah, well, she was talking specifically when she was talking about what actually happened, not what she's planning to do necessarily. You heard, you could see sort of an outline.
I'm not very good at this, but I'm gonna try to persuade Nix to calm down and tell us exactly what's happening in her
No
vision.
roll, just try to persuade her.
Yeah. Look, I feel like the only way out of this is if we share exactly what's happening. I told my story with much reservation. I didn't want any of you to know about that, and it looks like something happened, something worked. Carillian's back. I can see him. You can see him, right?
I'm still kind of like
Gonna-
coughing off the side, like.
You're gonna have to share. Try to calm down and tell us.
Can
Alright,
I
so I guess,
touch her?
Wait, what?
Sorry about that. Can I touch Nyx?
Yes, I suppose. But Nyx can't feel it currently.
Okay, I will hit her with 5 points of lay on hands just to see what happens.
Okay, I thought you were just gonna say I'm gonna hit her.
No.
Which would have also been hilarious.
Actually,
okay.
hold on. I'll just. No, you don't know. I won't do that.
Next,
Okay.
you kind of feel a little bit better, but you don't really know why. But then, not much. Like, doesn't really do anything for emotions necessarily. It just,
Okay. All right. But yeah, I guess she'll like stop like sobbing and just like she'll still be, I don't know, distressed in her voice and stuff. But I guess she'll just take a deep breath and say, I'm at Gant's camp. He was the only thing I had to a father. I was abandoned in the woods and he found me. Nobody wanted to take me, but he did. And raised me, and we got in a fight, and I hurt him and left. And I found the water genasi, Alana. She was supposed to kill me, but didn't. And I worked with her for a while, doing some really shady stuff. But eventually, one of us got spotted, and word came around that a genasi had done some shit, and Well, I found out through a friend that Alana was planning to set me up for it. She wanted me to take the fall, so I went to near the closest baron that I knew of, and I slit his throat in his sleep. And I made sure that they saw me as Alana. I disguised myself as her. And she got sent to prison, and I thought it was all done. I thought I had finished it. And I went back to Gant to just tell him I'm sorry, but he died. He was dead. Nothing but water damage in his body.
You all sort of see these things unfolding in front of you, and Nyx, kneeling on the ground, comes into view. Fire maybe died down a little bit at the moment.
Can I physically reach her now, like touch her,
Yeah.
and
Now you could, yeah.
I'll just kind of put my arm around her and not really say anything, but just kind of console her.
I'll just say a little bit under my breath, the strength of conviction.
Nyx will I guess she'll rub her eyes because I'm assuming she's crying and stuff, and she'll just kind of suck up her tears and then say, "You owe me a healing potion, Krillian."
I take one out of my bag and hand it right over to her.
Oh, here's your helmet. I fixed it.
Oh,
You
did
owe
I
me
not? Did I
1,000
not take
gold.
that back already?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I'll take it back. I thought I was holding and looking at it. Yeah. I'll
Has
just
everyone said their stories now besides
There's
Saber?
only
yeah.
Well,
besides
besides
you and
just
Saber.
Besides you
yeah.
and Saber, yeah.
All right. So since you guys have you guys are done with your emotional stuff, we can talk about my story now.
Well, we're going to need
That's
to if we want to
that's
get
what
out
she
of this
says.
thing.
All right. I know you guys have been wondering how something occurred in particular. So the thing that I see is my final test in insurgency to become a spy and how I achieved the status of spy. And so during that test, where we were teamed up with two other, a group of three is teamed up, and we're given a quest, and we were told to go kill a hook whore, and we're given road guards, and we achieved it fairly well, kind of. One guy got pretty injured, but we managed to bring him back to where we believed we'd get our reward for finishing, and there was a glass box that actually there's a stone thing that this glass box is on, and the only way to get it open, there's these spikes, and we needed to press down on the spikes, but we couldn't just do it with our hands. And since this one guy named Sekit, since he was pretty much already dead-ish, I mean, he could kind of talk and breathe, but so I just set him on the spike because it was pointing to the sides, but it didn't go so well for him. And I told Asa, go ahead and jump on this spike, and we'll push it at the same time, and the spikes turned upwards. And Asa, you guys may remember him and why I was so surprised to see him alive, because those spikes were quite large. But I got the dagger of life stealing from this, so that's good, right?
Yeah, so you guys see Evil, or rather Zuzia, and two other Yuan-Ti, one of which you recognize when you don't. In a stone room with a stone box and a glass box inside, 2 large spikes covered in a familiar toxin. And they shove one of the Yanti onto it, and Zuzia says, "Jump on that one. It should be fine." And we'll open this up. And as he jumps, Zuzia pushed him on to the spike, apparently killing him as well, and taking the dagger for herself.
So, I mean, I killed both of them, technically, but, I mean, I didn't really know them. She just giggles a little.
Yep. So, yeah. Zuzia sort of comes into full view.
Well,
And I know
guess I'm
Ta
done with that.
is currently,
It's getting close.
well, yeah, he's in his meeting. I don't know if we can do that at the moment. I assume
Let's
not.
get done.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Awesome.
That works. We can kind of finish up. I
All right,
guess,
big
just-
guy. What about you?
And they have no idea where I am, right? I'm like in darkness for them.
For them, yeah, currently they can't see you necessarily.
Okay.
Um,
I had sat down a while ago and cross-legged and just listened and was
yeah.
experiencing it again, but listening to them as well.
Well, and when anyone else spoke, you did not
Right.
experience yours. You experienced theirs.
Wait, when you guys were speaking to Ta, were you guys like, did anybody say his name? Did anybody say Ta?
I mean, everybody is visible besides him. So, at this point,
Yeah, and Ta, you can see everybody else too.
Right. Yeah. They just can't see me.
Yep.
And do I see other symbols, or is it just still just the shield that I see?
It's just the shield pulsing red. Everybody else's, to each of you, it's pulsing blue. And because, I mean, you do still see your own memory. Like I said, it's sort of like translucent, like an overlay, right? But it's easier to sort of disregard. You can see the room, and on the wall itself, all of the glyphs except for the shield are blue. On the wall itself, the shield itself is pulsing red.
So I guess Nix will get up and like notice that Ta's not there and that they're trying to like talk to him and stuff. And she'll just start yelling, Ta, what do you see? Have to tell us. Just tell us what happened. It's fine.
these moments of weakness help gauge how much stronger we've become.
Moments of weakness, right? Yeah, that's not what I'd call it. Hell would be close. That would be closer.
Describe it to us. Tell us so we understand what you've been through. Please?
Well, let's see. Do I have to describe exactly what it is or what it means?
And in this quiet, I'm just gonna go ahead and just turn towards Nix and ask. So, oh wow, your eyes are really puffy. What's written on this fucking wall?
kind of streaking.
I would like to actually slap Carillion.
Please don't.
For the...
Don't.
He literally
Please
has
don't.
Oh God, you're gonna.
all right.
Fucking
She'll
bring
go
it
to
back
smack.
out.
Like she'll go to smack and just like stop just before and just like tap your cheek.
Okay, that's fair.
At
Yeah,
which point
I
I'd
know
like
you
to,
were in a meeting, so it was probably a little bit difficult to like. So I'll give you a quick rundown if you need it. I don't know.
No, I heard roughly each of them.
Okay, yeah.
And did you say that out loud? Do I have to tell you what I see?
Oh, I don't know. I'll start into it. I was sitting in the village I was born in. It was a cool evening. Then my mother, a human woman, she came running up to me and grabbed me by the wrist and dragged me into our hut. I could hear something in the background. I wasn't sure who it was, but she was terrified. She knew magic. I don't know what she was, but she knew magic. She taught me some as a kid. Nothing serious. But she sent me away. And I was deep in the forest. I had to run back. I didn't know what it was, but I knew something. I had to go and protect her. And so I ran back, but I started to see a glow as the sun was setting. It was getting dark, but there was still a glow. And then I started hearing screams. And I ran as fast as I could. I was a boy. I wasn't fast. By the time that I got back, our village was on fire. Everyone was dying, screaming. I saw figures in the distance running off, huge figures carrying other children from the village. And I ran to our hut. And I saw my mother, and she was burning alive. And there was nothing I could do to save her. And this is what I see every night.
You all see it too as the form of Ta sitting cross-legged on the ground comes into view. The last glyph turns blue, and you hear a rumbling sort of sound as this large slab slowly, inch by inch, begins to raise into the ceiling. And that is where we are going to end for today.
Because of course.
Oh,
Well,
that was really intense.
I don't have a huge amount of time today. Stuff to do.
Yeah. I gotta get
And I
going
know a
as
lot of
well.
you have to get going, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed in a way. I don't know
Yeah.
that that's necessarily enjoyable, but I want to say thank you for trusting me.
I don't know if
'Cause-
I'd go that far.
I mean, I know I did. Those
Well-
rolls for those D10s on that brain eating were way too high.
It's not what I mean. It's not what I mean.
I mean, Christ, it
It's
did
gonna
it did
be interesting.
74 out of 100 damage.
Mhm.
That would have like killed me instantly.
Yep.
Yep.
I killed him instantly too.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta be really careful about mind flayers. Like if you see one, you gotta get the fuck out of there.
If I hadn't been hit by that lightning bolt, or if I'd saved on a lightning bolt, I would have been alive.
Yeah, well, unfortunately.
A lot of what ifs and could have been.
Yep.
Yep.
Mhm.
For now, I'm gonna stick that forged to me cleric back
actually-
into the closet.
I am going to add one little addendum to the end of this game. The illusion itself fades. And you can see each other. Out of curiosity, Curlian, what does your helmet look like?
You
Is
know,
it like
that's a
full
good
face
question.
helmet?
It's a closed-faced helmet, yes, with
That
like
narrows it
larger
down.
slits. Like it's like a elongated, like
Okay.
yeah.
But my question is, how much skin do you typically show? Like, or are you completely covered head to toe with, and nobody can really like actually see like the scales or anything?
I mean, normally there is only like a little bit of scale showing, probably like near the neck area, since I'm not wearing like that stuff. But like normally when I'm just walking about, I won't have my helmet on.
Okay. Corellian doesn't look like Corellian.
Did we notice that before I gave him his helmet back?
No. Only once the illusion fully faded did you see Corellian as he is now.
Do I feel any different?
Did he put the helmet
Now
back
you
on?
kind of do.
I did. I did slip the helmet back on.
You kind of do, and we're then going to deal with that on the next episode because that's going to be quite entertaining. Speaking of which, Kai, we will have to talk in the next couple days, but yeah, this is going to be interesting.
I would like to roll to see if we find that this new person is an imposter and if we fight him or not. Next time.
We'll cover that on next time on D&D. Yes.
Next week on How Not to Play D&D, we'll find out, is this really Corellian or is it just an astral projection?
Right.
Do we just nuke him?
I mean, with you guys, probably. Let's just be honest here.
He's an orc already.
Yay.
What the fuck is... You know, I don't even want to answer... I don't even want an answer to that, no.
Oh, you don't even want to know what you're coming
Well,
back
not from what Saber just said, no. But I definitely do want to talk to you about what the fuck.
Yeah. No, I'll explain it to you and everything later. It's gonna... in the meantime, yeah. But seriously, thank you for trusting me through that little bit, and hopefully that extends forward, because
I don't know.
we'll see how it goes. But if I fuck up, you guys tell me, because I'd rather know than not
We
know.
will.
I know.
You can guarantee we will.
Why'd you make me cry, dude?
Alright.
Alright, well, it's
That
been fun.
being
I gotta
said-
dip, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Alright, take it
later.
easy.
thanks everybody
And,
for watching, and this should be uploaded to YouTube by, like, the end of the day. Take it easy.